Imagine a place where you could buy anything, drugs, fake passports, even weapons, without ever showing your face. No cameras, no receipts, no paper trails. It sounds like a Hollywood thriller, right? But this isn't fiction. It's the true story of Ross Ulbricht, the idealist turned dark web mastermind who built the Silk Road, a hidden marketplace that changed the internet forever. But as you'll see, freedom often comes with a price. Was Ross a hero of internet liberty or a criminal who crossed every line? By the end of this video, you might just find yourself asking the same question. The dreamer who wanted freedom. Ross Ulbricht was born in 1984 in Austin, Texas. By all accounts, he seemed destined for a normal, even exceptional life. He excelled in school, earned a physics degree, and later pursued a master's in materials science. But beneath this promising academic career was a restless soul, a young man consumed by ideas of liberty and personal freedom. He was deeply influenced by libertarian philosophies, particularly those that championed minimal government interference. What if, he thought, there was a way to create a marketplace that no one, not even governments, could control? In 2011, Ross decided to put theory into practice. Using the Tor network, which anonymizes users, and Bitcoin, a decentralized currency, he built the Silk Road. This was no ordinary website. Silk Road was hidden, untraceable, and completely lawless, a utopia for those seeking true anonymity. But what Ross saw as a grand experiment in freedom quickly became something far darker. It's one thing to dream about changing the world. It's another to realize you've created a monster you can't control. The rise and chaos of Silk Road. The Silk Road exploded in popularity. Within months, it became a thriving underground economy. At its height, the site hosted over 10,000 listings for illegal goods and services, from drugs to counterfeit documents. Transactions were conducted in Bitcoin, making them nearly impossible to trace. Ross, operating under the pseudonym Dread Pirate Roberts, became a legend. To some, he was a revolutionary, fighting for freedom in a world of surveillance and control. To others, he was just another criminal profiting from human suffering. But with power came pressure. Ross wasn't just running a website, he was managing an empire. Rival vendors tried to sabotage Silk Road, hackers targeted its vulnerabilities, and law enforcement was circling like sharks. And then came the allegations that shocked everyone. To protect Silk Road's anonymity, Ross was accused of paying for assassinations, hits on those who threatened to expose the site. Whether or not these claims were true remains a topic of heated debate, but they painted a chilling picture. The young, idealistic physicist had transformed into a shadowy figure, willing to cross any line. As Silk Road's profits grew, so did the list of enemies hunting Ross. But what finally brought him down? The answer is almost laughably simple: the fall and the fallout. For all his brilliance, Ross made one fatal error. Early in Silk Road's creation, he used his personal email address in an online forum discussing the site. This tiny slip gave the FBI the break they needed to track him down. In October 2013, Ross was arrested in a San Francisco library. His laptop was open, logged into Silk Road as its administrator. The FBI seized it, capturing all the evidence they needed to dismantle his empire. Ross's trial was one of the most high-profile in recent memory. Prosecutors painted him as a ruthless kingpin, responsible for enabling countless crimes. Meanwhile, his supporters argued he was a scapegoat, punished for challenging the system. In 2015, Ross was sentenced to 2 life terms, plus 40 years without parole, a punishment many consider excessively harsh. But here's the question that lingers. Was Ross Ulbricht punished for his crimes or for daring to create a platform that exposed the cracks in the system? Ross Ulbricht's story is more than just the tale of a man and his website. It's a cautionary tale about ambition, hubris, and the unintended consequences of innovation. It forces us to question the balance between freedom and control, between privacy and accountability. Was Ross a visionary whose ideals were corrupted by his creation? Or was he a criminal who hid behind noble intentions? The answer, like the dark web itself, is murky. Let me know your thoughts below. Until next time, stay curious and tread carefully when exploring the unknown.